Good evening and welcome to News 2 at 5. I'm Haley Wilgus. Whether you're in the market for a new car or you need to get yours fixed, you will likely notice President Trump's 25% tariff soon. Next week, they're set to go into effect. News 2's Nikki McGee asked some local experts about the impact right here at home.
Starting in the beginning of April, auto tariffs are set to take effect. And in Tennessee, experts say you'll likely see it in your checkbook.
Roughly 50% of all cars purchased in the United States are made outside of the United States. So it's going to make an impact. You're going to have higher new car prices, which is going to increase demand of used car prices. So really all new car prices are going to, all car prices are going to increase over this time.
Over in South Nashville, Steve Bass of Bass Tire says he's already seeing people hang on to cars longer. Although his shop doesn't buy tires from China and he doesn't expect those prices to go up, he says repairs could be a different story.
A lot of the parts that we're getting are manufactured overseas, and that's because the manufacturers are looking for a lower labor cost to build the parts. So I see a lot of parts that come in that even it'll have a General Motors stamp on the box, and it'll say made in China.
Although he says the exact impact is yet to be determined, he said labor costs are also increasing. All the more reason he says right now it's important to keep an emergency fund.
Parts that are built in Mexico and some maybe even from China, those parts we're going to see the tariff affect that, and we'll see a little slight increase. Now a lot of the manufacturers that we're actually buying the parts from, the inflation has already taken a big enough bite from the business, so they may absorb some of that, and we as the retailers can absorb some of that as well to help hold the cost down for the customers.
Tyler Harkness with Achieva Credit Union says that the longer these tariffs are around, the more widespread their impact could be.
With Mexico and Canada, it's certainly something that there's a goal in mind, and I think those will be shorter-term effects on the car purchase. Maybe with China, maybe a little long-term effects. When you think about car parts, you know, every car is made of thousands of parts, and a lot of them do come from China.
When buying a new car, he says it's important to be realistic about what you can afford for a monthly payment, especially when considering the cost of potential repairs.
Now, we did reach out to Nissan and GM to ask about the impacts on our local assembly plants. GM responded and didn't answer that question directly, but said it's important that these tariffs be implemented in a way that doesn't drive up prices for you. Haley.
Thank you.